Happy Sunday, Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel. Lady Vols got good news, or the Lady Vols got good news today. Samara Spencer, guard from Arkansas, makes the third portal commit Kim Caldwell and staff have received. Of course, they've gotten Alyssa Latham, they had gotten Lazaria Spearman. Now you add a guard. They had added those who could play the inside. Now you get one of your guards that you've targeted in Spencer. And, you add somebody who can do it on both ends of the court. She has, over her 3 years at Arkansas, always scored double digits. This past year, 13.9 points, 4.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.3 steals. Did average close to 3 turnovers per game. Field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. Field goal percentage, 33.6, 3.26%. Free throw percentage was 74%. So that's a positive there. But this had somebody who can score, somebody who can do it on both ends, somebody who's relentless, can do that, somebody who's not afraid to shoot the ball, as we see, and who will fit in to Kim Caldwell's offense. So this this is shaping up to be a pretty nice team that Kim Caldwell is putting together based on you've had the ladies who are returning with Jewel Spear leading the way. You have Hollingshed. We've seen videos on her working out and looking pretty good in terms of her athleticism, throwing down some dunks in those videos as well. And so now you get 2 post players, you get a guard, and Tennessee's still in the mix for Ruby Whitehorn from Clemson. They're still in the mix for Leilani Kapanis from Penn State. If they were, and supposedly they were hosting Janae Dwyer from Miami as well. So they still do have, by my count, a few 2 to 3 roster spots remaining. I could be wrong on that. Please feel free to contact me if I'm wrong, or I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong on that. But another good pickup, again, somebody who can do it on both ends. Can the shooting be better? Yes, but her shooting has been better in the past. It was lower. It was much lower this year, as a matter of fact. So I'm not sure the reason on that, because the year before she was right at 40% field goals, 32.3 from 3-point. And her freshman year, she was 42.5 field goals, 34.4 from 3-point range. So those numbers, they have gone down each year, but the scoring, she was 12.2 her freshman year, 14.4, 13.9. So by my count, if it's right, she'll have 1 year to play, but I'm still not totally sure where we're at with all these COVID years. They've got to be ending soon. They've got to be ending here at some point. So I'm not sure if she would be one that qualifies for that, or if that would have came after kind of the COVID year exceptions were there, because we're getting, like I've said, we're getting close to the end of that. And, nothing against any of these players, but it's time. It's time for the COVID, all these extra COVID years and stuff to end. We don't need to be seeing college players 6, 7, 8, and 9 years in college at this point. 4 or 5 years and go. That's what college game was meant for. It wasn't meant for 24 and 25-year-old athletes to be playing still in college. Just my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. Does not mean I'm wrong either. I was hoping some news would break at some point, just because it's been slow. I've been looking for stuff all weekend, been looking for stuff on the men's front and the women's front today, with just basically nothing on that. And just kind of update you on the men's front. Tennessee's kind of in a holding pattern with Chaz Lanier in the NBA draft, whether he goes or not. Anything I hear on it, I don't know that he's going to work his way into a high round pick. I think best case, based on what I'm reading, is mid to late second round, and that's best case on it. Now, who knows what kind of feedback he gets as well. But if he does come back to college, everything I'm reading, Tennessee is set up well in that one. But you can't count out Maryland. And then Tennessee has Ben Hammond visiting tomorrow, point guard out of Virginia, who to me would fit one of those last couple spots really well. A guy who can develop for a year and then hopefully be ready to take on a bigger role next year when Zakai Ziegler graduates. But Spencer's in the boat, Latham's in the boat, Spearman's in the boat. Hopefully we'll get something on Kapanis and or Ruby Whitehorn here at some point. But I've really seen nothing on them. And then there's a guard, I think, from Pitt, Latua King, that I've seen mentioned as well. There's Janae Dwyer visiting. So, they're casting a wide net to try to get guards in the boat in Knoxville. But I'll keep you updated. And if there's any other news breaks at this point, I don't know that there's a theme, a rhyme, a reason, if it's first one in or any of that. I think Kim Caldwell and staff's just trying to fill out their roster. And that's 3 solid transfers. And with, an ESPN bracketology this week, keeping the Lady Vols out, I think this staff's going to surprise some people. I think they're going to surprise. I'm not saying Elite Eight. I'm not saying national championship. I'm saying nothing out of the ordinary. I'm just saying I think this will be a team that will surprise. They'll play a style of ball that will be different. And I think it may cause some teams trouble coming in. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see this brand return to its rightful spot as one of the top brands in college basketball. But my name is Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports channel. Like I said, I'll keep you updated on that. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe to this channel. As this thing's taken off, and the Lady Vols coverage has been a big driver of that. Make no mistake about the power of that Lady Vols brand. If you like the content, down in that bottom right corner, there's that super thanks button. Always accepting thanks and always appreciative of that as well. But I hope you guys have a great Sunday. And last, but always, most certainly not least, go Lady Vols.